Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The National Australia Bank is being accused of abandoning the Cessnock community over plans to close its local branch. Hunter MP Dan Repicoli says he received a letter from the bank this week advising the Cessnock branch would close in June. The closure means the NAB has closed every branch in the Cessnock LGA, requiring customers to travel 30 minutes to the nearest branch in Maitland or Glendale. Dan Repicoli says the decision will also have a major impact on local businesses who rely on face-to-face daily banking services and will now have to spend weeks preparing to change banks. Port Waratah Coal Services has been fined $15,000 over an alleged spill of 10 kilograms of coal into the Hunter River. The incident occurred in June last year during shiploading activities in Newcastle Harbour. The Environment Protection Authority says the spill wasn't discovered for about 5 hours and was the result of key pollution controls not being put back in place following repairs to a conveyor belt. One of the men charged over an alleged armed hold-up on the Commonwealth Hotel at Cooks Hill has faced court. Marley Tiapira is one of two men who police say held up the popular hotel in the early hours of Wednesday, February 28, armed with a machete and a baseball bat, and stole more than $120,000 in cash. The 28-year-old has been charged with armed robbery, reckless grievous bodily harm in company, and conspiracy to commit armed robbery, with the matter adjourned until May. Hunter residents struggling to get sufficient sleep are being encouraged to listen to audio content before going to bed. Today marks World Sleep Day, with data showing less than 35% of Australians receive adequate sleep. Audible's Ben Rolleston says the research speaks for itself.
Our research shows 2 in 5 Aussies ease into a restful night's sleep by listening to audiobooks, meditations and podcasts.
Adam Schultz has been pre-selected unopposed as the Labor candidate for Lake Macquarie Council Mayor overnight, ahead of the September elections. It comes after Kay Fraser announced last Friday she would be stepping down after 20 years on council, 8 of those as Mayor. A 5-hour spin bike challenge will be taking place in Newcastle today. The Spin for Kids event is aimed at raising funds for sick children and those experiencing disadvantage. CEO Tony Warner says it'll help support grants to assist those in need.
That can be for girls who are living with alopecia, who may need a wig, as an example. It can be grants to support kids to try new activities that maybe they haven't had the opportunity to try before.
The event will be held at Newcastle Jockey Club from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Jets are aiming to finish the last 6 rounds of the A-League season on a high after a forgettable campaign. Coach Rob Stanton has spurred his team to keep improving and finish their season on a positive note, with the Jets heading into tonight's clash as favourites against a struggling Adelaide United at McDonald Jones Stadium. Leading goal scorer Apostolos Stamatolopoulos and attacker Trent Bahagia have attracted interest from European clubs and will look to further press their claims in tonight's match. Meanwhile, the Jets have made a complaint to Football Australia following a reported racial slur against one of their players during the A-League women's match with Melbourne City last Sunday. The incident is believed to have occurred just before half-time, with the slur allegedly coming from a member of the crowd at City Football Academy Field. An independent investigation has begun. And Nungog trainer Joe McFadden is looking forward to the Golden Easter Egg Series with Nanja Jim next month, after a strong win in the Temora Cup last Sunday. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 5, 15, 24, 27, 30, 32 and 35, and the Powerball is 2. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.